All right, y'all, we're still underneath of the hood of this brake booster van, and I owe you an apology. I have lied to you, sort of. I am not going to be doing a brake fluid and a power steering fluid exchange. The customer has declined to do such things, so I'm just going to end up topping the power steering fluid back off and cleaning off the spillage that I have caused. But I really wanted to show you a fluid exchange, but unfortunately that's not in the cards for today, so we're just going to end up doing those rear pads and rotors, and that'll be the end of this one. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on pulling all this stuff down. I've got some parts over there. We actually ended up getting 2 sets delivered for the rears, and I don't know why, because I don't need 2, I only need 1. But regardless, I'll send 1 back. Let's go ahead and pull this caliper and bracket off, change this rotor, and get this thing assembled and on its way. My use of power tools here is going to be rather limited because there's really no space to get anything in. So I'm going to be doing most of this with hand tools, but that's okay. These are a 17 millimeter and a 19 millimeter. The 17s are for the caliper, and the 18. The 18 is for the bracket. Come out. Okay. The caliper looks good. Yeah, we can see here our pad thickness. It's about 3 millimeters or so. The inboard is a bit thicker, but you got to measure from the lowest common denominator. Kind of like society. Oh, that's tight. A lot. I'm gonna have to like lay down and pull on this because that was super tight. Oh. Woo. Oh man. Got it. Brutal. Sure it is. Don't worry, it's safe. Sort of. All right, let's bust out the ratcheting wrenches. Man. Nope, not enough. And if you recall those clips that go on here, I've got to remove those. I just grabbed them with some side cuts, one of those tangs that is there, and you just break them off. They can't be reinstalled, and I don't even think replacements can be purchased. And like I said earlier, they're not necessary once the vehicle has completed the assembly process. Okay. Why? Pry bar. You gotta be careful to not bend up the backing plate. Is the parking brake set? What's going on here? Oh, you know what? It is said I pushed the lever when I was doing the Hydro Boost. Idiot. I'll be right back. Wow, good thing I didn't escalate force on that one. That would have been bad. Okay, looking down, we can see the reluctor ring for the wheel speed sensor. Wheel speed sensor is this little guy right down here. I don't think you can see it. And we have the parking brake shoes. This is what they call a drum inside of rotor brake assembly. The primary service brakes are the actual rotor section, and then, like I said, the parking brake works inside of the drum section. Okay, new one.
I have to speed this up slightly to avoid a copyright claim.
Move over here. I'll tighten this down and we'll pull these shims out and replace them with the new ones. Click. Finish these off with this super long ratchet to get the appropriate high level of torque achieved. 2 grunts so you know it's good. Break that down. Alright, that's 1 grunt. And 2 grunts. Okay, let's de-shim this bracket. And then install the new ones. Very good. Okay, all that's left is to compress this caliper, or compress the pistons in this caliper, and then bolt the caliper on. I'll move over to the next one. Okay. Short and sweet, shameless Amazon plug. If you want a pair of these, just check the link in the description to Amazon and you can buy them there. Many of you guys have heard me passively selling these before, and I'm not going to give you the speech this time, because if you know, you know. Come on, bolt. Line up, please. Okay. And I got the one on the bottom. Good. Couple clicky clicks with the ratchet wrench. nice and tight. Click. Rather than lifting this huge heavy tire up, I rolled up onto my feet and used them as a ramp to elevate the rim and tire so I don't have to actually use any muscles to pick it up. Working smarter, not harder. Also, you can use a pry bar under there. The heavy duty truck guys do that. They'll roll their big rim and tire assembly up onto a pry bar and then use the pry bar to lift it up and push it forward onto their wheel studs. It's quite clever. That one was a little rough. All right, one down, one to go. And we will wrench and repeat on this side over here. All right. Reverse kick. I'm multitasking. Come out. Yeah. Or not. I think I just broke my my tooth on this wrench. Let's try it again. There it is. That tooth did slip though. I kind of broke it. Okay, this is the super tight bolt. Oh. Wow, it feels tighter than it was. There it goes. That's that thread lock in there. Whoa, too much lube. That's a big glob. I don't need anywhere near that much. That's a lot. Oops. Okay, let's see how easy this rotor comes off with the parking brake not engaged. Yeah, that's nice. definitely a click. Yeah, better. More better. Okay, let's see. So this was the outside, that means this is the inside.
I was using the witness marks to determine where the pad was located and comparing the location of the wear indicator tabs. That way I got the indicator on the correct side.
Out of focus, failure. It's a loud day in here today. Impacts and hammers and banging and singing. Tow trucks, you name it. Here, while I'm on this side, I'll show you guys the pry bar method. You roll it up onto the bar. Just like that. I am gonna use a suction device to get all this old fluid out. I'll refill it with new fluid because this nasty brake fluid really bothers me, and I don't like it. And I'll do the same on the power steering side too. There we go. And I'll fill this up once. Dilute whatever's left over. Suck that out one more time as well. See how it's coming out darker. And then I'll fill it again. Pump the brake up to expand the pistons in the rear calipers, and then I'll set the level. Also, while I'm here, I can fill up the power steering. And I'll recheck that level after I start the engine, because it still has to fill up the booster and all the lines. Oh, there we go. Aha! You got me pouring things. Okay, that's right at the max full mark. That's good. And looks like power steering is also full. Okay, let me get this thing off the lift, go out, drive it around, and then I'll come back in and recheck fluid levels. Oh man! All right, I got the wheels back on and torqued down, and the center cap thing's on. Let's see, brakes are pumped up, all the air pressures are set, refilled the fluids, and cleaned all the stuff off that I spilled and made a mess over. So I think it's about time to hit the road and go give this thing a test drive. Oh, and then I got to bring it back in and do a wheel alignment on it. All right, feels pretty good so far. It stops. All right. Yep, seatbelt. Got me again. But it's okay, I'm on private property and am in no way violating any Florida state motor vehicle safety laws until I get onto a public road. Haha. So anyway, as I was saying before the chime went off, the brakes are feeling pretty good so far. It's got good reaction to any depressing of the pedal, and it is stopping without any noises or vibrations. That is good. And we're gonna give it a once around the block here and burnish the rear brakes in and just make sure no other issues tend to arise, and then I will check, like I said earlier, I'll check the fluid levels, and then I'll get this on the alignment machine, set up the wheel alignment, and release it back to the customer. So I know this video was kind of long. Those of you who made it all the way through part 1 and all the way this far to the end of part 2, I just want to tell you thank you. I appreciate that very much. As always, I will ask you that if you liked this video, please let me know about it by tapping that thumbs up button. If you didn't like this video, please let me know about that in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out right here. Before I go, though, I would like to remind everybody watching to not forget to have a great day. See you guys.